Hello.
What's up, Kyle?
Kyle, preseason's gone. Seems like it's gone well for you, especially from a passing aspect, the high post passing. You think you've shown that part of your game this preseason?
Yeah, I mean, you're asking about it, so I've shown you enough for you to ask about it. I think the guys are getting used to it, knowing that I'm looking for them in their spots, getting them going, and I think it's just something that, one of those things that you kind of just, you find something that goes and you roll with it, gives you an opportunity.
Kyle, when you're on defense, you're pretty loud. We can hear you. Is that something that comes naturally? Like when
Just trying to talk my way through possessions, being a guy that, is in the second unit, your job is to maintain what the starters have left for you or push up the lead, so defense, talking, a guy like Matisse was already really good, and others that through a possession, I've always kind of took that role and ran with it, I think it makes defense a little bit easier.
do you think it helps with the learning process in terms of obviously a new team, new terminology, just
Yeah.
to hear yourself say it?
Yeah, because the call, typically you're doing the same thing. You're pushing, maybe icing pick and rolls versus blue and pick and rolls, or left, Louis. Different terminology. But just hearing yourself repeating it over and over, and guys get used to hearing your voice. And like I said, it could talk you through a possession, it could get you through a scramble.
Kyle, as a guy who prides himself on hard work, we have some great seen Matisse and how hard he works on the defensive end.
Matisse is really good, and I think that a lot of it right now is his instinct, and hats off to his coaches that had him before, his college coaches, Um, I just think that's what you're trying to get out of four-year guys. You get a good whack at making mistakes and whatnot, but just he's accepting that role. He's showing us what he can do, and he works at it every day.
Do you feel like they're like a four-year guys a little more mature coming into the league rather?
I didn't say that, but I think that they have 4 training camps, what you would say, and they've seen 4 seasons of basketball before you get to the stage where you're really judged. And I just think 4-year guys just kind of catch on the concept a little bit quicker than maybe a 1-year guy.
Have you seen this preseason what you expected out of this defense? It seems like every shot's contested. Your guys' length is really playing off both underneath the rim and out on the perimeter. What have you seen in this league?
I think we see the roster kind of doing what we think it could do. It feels good when it actually happens in your favor. Had some chats with Ben, and it was just kind of we're really good, defensively, and because we're just so big. I think we're living up to what we set our expectations to be, and just have areas to just keep improving in.
Kind of along those lines, Kyle, as a big guy, is it kind of fun to be on a team that's kind of a throwback group in terms of your size and approach to maybe a little bit more what the NBA used to be like as opposed to now when everybody's trying to have as many smaller guys out there as they can?
Yeah, especially because it complements, what I got to do.
That's what I mean.
You know what I mean? So it helps. So I appreciate that, of course, but I just think that with our roster, I mean, we have no choice but to, play kind of that big style. So it works, and we're liking the direction that we're going.
The guys seemed really excited for Pell's fourth quarter last night. Why does he inspire that kind of reaction?
I mean, we've all been in a situation where you're trying to do something to get on the floor and press. I mean, even your family at home, And I told him after the game it was very impressive night. I said cherish it. I'm sure he made his family happy. You know what I mean? I don't think I've been that excited for a guy probably since college. It was really nice to see him just go out there and do what he works on. We know what he can do, but to go out there and do it in front of you guys, I mean, it was heartwarming, and he had a great night, and he should be proud of himself.
Obviously talked a ton about Matisse for good reason, but is there any other young guy to you that's really stood out in this camp?
Yeah, I mean, all of them. They all work at their crafts. I think that they have a good development program. And the guys come to work. I like Zaire Smith a lot. He's like a sponge. He wants guys to pretty much tell him what we're looking for him. And I wasn't here last year, but you can see how he wants to learn, and I think that's the biggest thing. I know when I was a rookie, you could tell me anything, and I was kind of on board. So I like Zaire a lot, know, and I think that, you know, his time will come, and when it does come, you know, we'll be talking about him. Thank you, Pat.